Hello and welcome back to the channel and for the first deck profile of 2026, where I am going to be breaking down my Blue Eyes Primite Fiendsmith deck profile for you. Yeah, this is the saucy little tech that I decided to throw in as a way of basically just if I have access to it straight away, go for the Fiendsmith line, potentially waste a couple of hand traps from my opponent, and then still be able to go full combo, assuming that they only open like maybe one or two hand traps, and basically be able to still play through a lot of stuff. I haven't really been testing too much of this list, but from what have tested, I really do enjoy it. I'll be basically bringing it to locals, which the locals just gone by time this gets posted, because I do want there to be some surprise when I get there. So obviously, they're probably still gonna know that I'm on the Blue Eyes Primate stuff, but it's been a month since I last played. So who knows what way the format is, and who knows what way locals is. But with that being said, let's of course dive right into the deck profile with the standard stuff that you already know. The two Blue Eyes White Dragon, uh, the triple Maiden of White, the triple Sage with Eyes of Blue, the triple Wishes for Blue Eye for Eyes of Blue, the one Roar for the Blue-Eyed Dragon, and then the one Feel spell to round out the spells, and then of course the one Majesty and the one True Light as well for the list essentially. So that's basically the Blue Eyes engine. Hasn't changed, probably will never change. I'm happy with these. With the ratios that I played everything at, I think it's really well. So let's move on to again the Primite engine, which has not really changed all that much. We're of course playing the 3 Ethel Barrel, the 3 Loadly Load, the 2 Drill Beam, and that's that. That is basically the Primite engine in a nutshell. So there's not really much to talk about. It's still your bog standard Blue Eyes Primite stuff. Now, for the Fiendsmith engine, it is literally 4 cards. That's all. And that is 2 Engraver, 1 Fable Lurie, and 1 Tract. Because that's all you really need to do the full Fiendsmith combo, which is basically just having Wave High King Caesar and making your opponent waste their hand traps, trying to stop it, assuming that they think that that will be enough to stop your plays and that you won't have anything else. I'll show you all in the combo side of things in a moment. And then the last of the, before we get to the hand traps, is the one Magna Hunt. Now, getting into the hand traps, I don't know what way the current format is. Like I said, it's been a month, but I'm of course playing 3 Ash. We're going for the 1 Veiler, the 1 Searchable Veiler. We're going to go for the triple Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion, the triple Forbidden Droplet, and then lastly is the triple Infinite Impermanence to round us out. So yeah, that is the main deck. Let's get into the extra deck. So the extra deck has had quite a bit of shift change since I picked up the Blue Eyes Primite. So in terms of the fusions, we are of course playing just the 1 Tyrant, and then the 1 Neo Kaiser, the Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon to get into it. And then, of course, I am playing Necro Quip Princess because we need it to get into our Wave High King Caesar. Then, of course, we move on to the Synchros. I'm of course playing 1 Black Rose Moonlit Dragon. I'm playing triple Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Well, 1 Ultimate and 3 Spirits. I had them mixed up. And then the 1 Lightstorm Dragon to round out the synchros. Only 1 XC, and as I said, it is the Wave High King Caesar. And then the links is basically just the 2 Spirit with Eyes of Blue, the 1 Fiendsmith Requiem, and then the 2 Hieratic Seals to round out the 15 card extra deck. And then lastly is the side deck, which again, probably really outdated for the current format. I'm not too sure, because I haven't even played against Einecraft or whatever the fuck it's called, that new flip-based pendulum list. But I'm playing just the 2 Fuo, the 2 Droll and Cockbirds, the triple Lancia, the double Nib. Then I only have 1 Meows and 1 Perulia. Then we have triple Super Polymerization and 1 Sectarian Dragon to round out our side deck. So, getting into the combo. Okay, so the combo is basically pretty straightforward. You will need either Engraver or Tract in your hand, and then of course you're going to need some starters to go alongside that for your Blue Eyes or Primite engine, being the Barrel, the Maiden, or the Sage to get you going. Another possible way of getting it going is if you open, let's see, where is it? Wishes and Lurie, because you can discard the Lurie off of the Wishes to add to, and then you can go full combo from there. So we'll go as if we have Barrel and these 2 in the in our hand. So we'll of course fire off the Engraver to add the Tract to hand, which we're immediately going to activate, adding the Lurie, discarding the Lurie, special the Lurie, and then immediately link off into where are we here? We go for the Requiem. Now we will, of course, use Requiem's effect to get out the other Engraver, which we'll then, of course, equip, and then we'll Contact Fuse into the Necroquip, which we will then use any of these 2 Engravers to put back the Lurie into the deck to special summon itself. Then we'll overlay into our Wave High King Caesar. Now, at this point, getting the other Engraver out is summon number 5. So we are in Nib territory. Your opponent would kind of want to drop the Nib now, assuming you don't have anything else, because then if we just immediately go for summon number 6 into Wave High King Caesar, we can stop it at any point and go on really with no issues. Because then we'll of course go summon the Barrel. Barrel is going to immediately set and activate the load, which is going to add, Drill Beam to hand, which we'll then of course link into Spirit. Spirit is going to add us is going to do the Feel spell, which we can then field spell, target this, send a Blue Eyes. I don't know, I'm jumping ahead of myself here. Send a Blue Eyes. Tribute it to get it back. Assuming we also do have Maiden in hand, we'll have, of course, the True Light on the field, as well as a Maiden engrave, which is going to then come back, and then we can, do, stuff like this, and then, have load plus, anything else really. It's mainly just we do the Fiendsmith stuff to really hurt to force out the hand traps, because it doesn't really matter if they stop it, because say they stop it at the Requiem, we can still make engrave possibly make Necroquip, if we say link this off into something, or it gets negated and destroyed depending on the hand trap, we can then still make Necroquip, and anytime a hand trap is activated, we get to draw one. Once that turn, that could potentially draw us into something really, really useful. And that is going to be it for the first deck profile of 2026. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will maybe catch you next week, or maybe I might do another upload for another Local Chronicles, assuming I filmed last weekend. I don't know yet. So I'm filming this the same day I filmed the update video, so we'll just wait and see. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you all on the very next upload.